You're looking for a mower that actually makes your weekend feel like a break, not another chore. You want something that can run on its own, handle the quirks of your yard, and prove it's worth the money without a mountain of tech jargon. The biggest hesitation most of us feel is the fear of spending a few $100s on a robot that either gets stuck on a rock, misses a patch of grass, or needs constant tinkering. That's why today I'm taking a step back from the spec sheet and talking about what it's really like to live with the Seekja fully automatic intelligent lawnmower. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't a toy you set loose and forget. It's built around a machine vision system that actually sees the lawn, mapping out obstacles and figuring out the most efficient path. In practice, that means you can drop it in a moderately sized suburban yard, hit start, and let it figure out how to trim around flower beds, garden gnomes, and that old swing set you keep moving back and forth. The mower creates a virtual map using its onboard camera, then plans a route that avoids those items. I've seen similar tech on higher-priced models, and the promise here is that you won't end up with half the lawn cut and the other half looking like a desert. Now, let's talk about the daily reality of using a robot mower. You set it up once, install the perimeter wire, launch the app on your phone, and define the mowing schedule. The app is where the mobile phone planning path claim comes into play. From your couch, you can tell the mower to start now, delay until after the rain, or even pause it if you're having a backyard barbecue. The biggest win for me is the ability to adjust the schedule on the fly. If a sudden storm rolls through, you can push the cut to the next clear day without crawling out to the mower and flipping a switch. The first practical strength is consistency. Because the mower follows a pre-programmed pattern, it cuts the grass at a uniform height each pass. That eliminates the patchy look you get when you manually push a rotary mower over uneven terrain. For homeowners who have a medium-sized lawn, say 4,000 to 6,000 square feet, this model can finish the job in under an hour, depending on grass thickness. The machine vision also helps it detect small objects like garden tools left on the grass. It will either navigate around them or stop and send a notification to your phone, which saves you from coming back to a dented blade. On the flip side, the mower does have hidden trade-offs that become apparent after a few weeks. The most noticeable is that it isn't a heavyweight when it comes to tackling thick, overgrown patches. If you let the grass grow beyond the recommended 3-inch limit, the blades struggle to keep up, and you'll notice slower progress and occasional stalling. In that scenario, you end up having to do a quick manual trim before you let the robot take over again. So the value proposition shines most when you keep up with a regular mowing schedule, not as a rescue tool for a neglected lawn. Battery life is another realistic concern. The mower's Lion Pack claims around 90 minutes of run time per charge, which is ample for average yards but can be a bottleneck for larger properties. The unit automatically returns to its charging dock when the battery dips low, then resumes where it left off once topped up. In practice, you'll see a brief pause mid-cut if the yard pushes the battery to its limits. That pause is usually short, under 5 minutes, but it does break the momentum if you're watching the mower from the kitchen window. Who should buy this robot? If you're a busy professional who values the peace of mind that comes from not having to push a mower every Saturday, and you have a relatively flat yard without steep hills or massive rock gardens, this is a solid match. Homeowners with kids who love to leave toys scattered on the lawn will appreciate the vision system's ability to pause and alert you before it runs into anything fragile. It also works well for those who already have a modest budget for a robot mower but don't want to splurge on a premium brand that includes extra lawn care accessories you'll never use. Who should skip it? If your property has steep slopes greater than 15 degrees, a lot of dense shrubbery, or you tend to let the grass grow unchecked for weeks at a time, you'll likely end up frustrated. The machine vision can handle a handful of obstacles, but it isn't designed for navigating around large boulders or deep divots. Likewise, if you expect the mower to double as a leaf blower or snow shoveler, you'll be disappointed. Its purpose is strictly grass cutting. One practical weakness that often flies under the radar is the initial setup of the perimeter wire. You'll need to lay a thin conductive